So nothing sub brand CMF launched their first phone, the Cmf Phone 1, and also the Moto G85 is now released a few days after. So now the confusion begins as a lot of things are pretty much similar on both of these devices, but a lot of them are pretty different. So let's clear all your doubts in this video to see which phone will be better for you to buy. So starting right off with the pricing, where the Moto G85 is sold in two variants, the 8/128GB one at the price of Rs 17,999 and the 12/256GB one at the price of Rs 19,999. And with some exchange bonus or card offers, it can go down to 16,999 for the base storage and 17,999 for the higher one. The Cmf Phone 1 also comes in two variants, a 6/128GB one at the price of Rs 15,999 and a 8/128GB one at the price of Rs 17,999. And only on the first day of sale, that was 12th July, the 6/128GB was sold at 14,999 with 1,000 rupees bank offer, but currently it's not anymore, so the prices are 15,999 and 17,999 respectively. But do note that the Moto G85 does include a 33 watts fast charger, whereas you have to spend another 800 to 1,000 rupees for a 33 watts fast charger for the Cmf Phone 1, as it does not comes with a charger, and that already didn't make much sense in the higher price category, but especially under 20,000 price category it should at least have been there. The Moto G85 is a similar motor design or almost traditional design like most phones out there, and apart from the black color, the other two has a vegan leather texture at the back with rounded corners on all of them. It has an IP52 water repellent design along with 5G and VoNR support, dual 4G, Dolby certified stereo speakers, a hybrid SIM slot with one SIM and one SD card or two SIMs at one time only, and no 3.5mm headphone jack or the NFC support, and a weight of around 170 grams. The Cmf Phone 1 has a very unique detachable back design, which is also very customizable if you buy the back plates, which are a bit high at price at 14,999 for each back plate, but it's very unique and fun with boxy design. It has an IPX2 rating, that means only water repellent and no official dust protection because of the removable back design, and only a single or mono speaker setup with 5G and VoNR support, dual 4G, a hybrid SIM slot here too, and again no NFC or 3.5mm headphone jack, and the phone weighs a little higher at around 200 grams. Design is subjective, so choose whichever you like, but it shouldn't be a deciding factor before purchasing a phone. On the Moto G85, it has a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus POLED 120Hz display protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5, but it's a curved display, meaning even though it has a Gorilla Glass 5 protection and looks more premium, especially the thin bezels, but it has a higher chance of breaking after a fall damage as compared to traditional flat displays. It's not bad, just you have to be a little more careful with this one. It can go up to 1600 nits of peak brightness, but also this does not support any HDR in Netflix, Amazon Prime or even YouTube because of its weaker processor. So what to do with the 1600 nits of peak brightness anyways? The Cmf Phone 1 also has a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus OLED 120Hz display, maybe protected by a Dragon Tail glass, not so sure about that, but it's still weaker than the Gorilla Glass 5, but this one has a flat display. And also this one supports HDR at least on YouTube, but has a little thicker bezels, but display quality wise none of them are lacking behind. But yes, the Cmf Phone 1 does support HDR and also brighter display at 2000 nits of peak brightness. Now both of these phones are playing marketing tricks with the processors found in them, but nothing is getting much more hate because of its worse marketing. On the Moto G85 we get a Snapdragon 6S Gen 3, but don't let the name fool you, as it's not a newer or a better processor. It's just a little upgraded Snapdragon 695 at best with a higher clock speed, but rest are mostly the same. So performance for a phone that costs around 20,000 is not up to the standards of 2024 for this device. It's not bad, it works fine, but heavy usage and gaming might not just be for this one. As mentioned, it has 8 or 12GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 128GB or 256GB of UFS 2.2 storage. The Cmf Phone 1 comes with the Dimensity 7300, which again is not the upgrade of the Dimensity 7200. Instead, you can say it's a true upgrade of the Dimensity 7050, which even though controversial is a good processor for the price, and obviously better than the Snapdragon 6S Gen 3 in almost all departments like gaming or normal tasks or heavy tasks. It also has a LPDDR4X 6 or 8GB of RAM coupled with only 128GB of UFS 2.2 storage for both available variants, but nothing should have provided us with a 256GB one. But if gaming is all you want, then the iQOO Z9 is right around 20,000 rupees, so you wanna take a look at that first if you want the best gaming device under 20,000 rupees. Now talking about the software, the Moto G85 comes with the latest Hello UI based on Android 14, which even though is almost a clean software, has started giving app recommendations while setting up the device, which is not expected from Moto at least, and also some pre-installed apps which are uninstallable mostly. It also has a lot of customizations to offer like Moto Secure Folder or Ready For or currently the Smart Connect, which allows you to connect your phone to a TV or a laptop or a computer and use the device via those, which is fun. Moto promises 2 major Android updates and 3 years of security updates, but again Moto update policy sucks as still the updates are way too delayed and slow. The Cmf Phone 1 comes with the Nothing OS 2.6 on top of Android 14, and if you know even a little bit about Nothing OS, you would know that it is currently one of the best UIs in the market, and also this one is a super clean UI with no app recommendations or useless bloatwares. Even though it lacks features like Secure Folder or Smart Connect like Moto, it has its own sets of customizations like awesome widgets even in lock screen, a unique looking dot matrix style UI, and a simple yet cool looking monochromatic look, and a lot more. This phone also comes with 2 major Android updates and 3 years of security update promise, and Nothing has a very good record of giving updates regularly quality and much better than Moto. So if you want a better software, Cmf Phone 1 is for you, but if you want those smart connect and secure folder features, the Moto Halo UI is for you. The Moto G85 has a 15MP LYT600 sensor as the main camera with OIS and a 8MP ultra wide angle sensor, which is almost not seen in any phone at in or around this price range, and a 32MP front camera also. But even though it has a really good camera setup, the weak processor restricts this phone to only take videos till 1080p from all the cameras. Now cameras are not bad for the price, it's just it could have been better if it came with a better processor. But do watch detailed camera comparisons before judging this device. The Cmf Phone 1 also has a 50MP IMX882 as the main sensor, but with no OIS, and a 2MP useless secondary camera and a 16MP front camera. But even without OIS, it gives pretty good stable videos for the price and also supports up to 4K 30fps with the main camera at least. Photo quality could have been better, but again not a huge difference between both of these devices. Both need some updates to fix the cameras, and nothing or CMF might be the first one to fix this. So again, before judging any cameras, watch detailed camera videos first. Even though Realme Narzo 70 Pro is also right around the corners to challenge them in cameras, so do watch its camera videos also. Both of them comes with a 5000 mAh battery with 33 watts fast charging, which is good enough, but again you have to spend an additional 800 to 1000 rupees for a charger for the Cmf Phone 1, as it does not include a charger unlike the Moto G85 which does. So before asking which phone you should buy, ask yourself this first, that do you want a unique and fun phone with a little better display quality, better performance and software support and 4K recording? Then get the Cmf Phone 1. But if you need a phone with curved display with thinner bezels, don't like the design of the Cmf Phone 1, even though it's not a deal breaker, a set of stereo speaker setup and an ultra wide angle camera, and want a charger in the box, the Moto G85 is for you. So I guess that kind of helped you. If so, then make sure to like and subscribe and let me know which would you rather buy. This was Rideep, and till the next one, see you guys.